こんにちは、ハリケーンフットボールです。今回の教材は、サウサンプトンの松木玖生に関する動画です。サウサンプトンは、EFL チャンピオンシップ第34節で、斉藤幸輝擁する QPR と対戦し、5対0の大勝を収めました。出場時間を徐々に増やしている松木玖生は、この試合でも先発出場し、チャンピオンシップ初ゴールを含めた2得点を奪うなど、75分に交代するで素晴らしいパフォーマンスを見せました。スタッツサイトでも最高得点を叩き、サウサンプトン公式のマンオブザマッチに選出され、ファンの間でも大絶賛されています。セインツファンのチャンネルのプレイヤーレーティングの動画でも、松木玖生をマンオブザマッチに選出し、絶賛して喜んでいます。実際にどのように話しているのか、チェックしてみましょ
う。Hello everybody, welcome back to another player rating show here on the channel, and I'm very much looking forward to bringing you this one. We're going to be rating each and every Southampton player out of 10 after last night's demolition of Queen's Park Rangers. It finished up in the Championship. Southampton 5, Queen's Park Rangers 0. And you have your opportunity to have your say on these shows. You casted your votes in my link that I put out on my instant reaction video at the end of every game. So if you want to get involved in these moving forward, you can do so. Stay tuned to my social media platforms at Football Martin on Facebook, Instagram, and also make sure you look out for that link that I put in the player, in the instant reaction video, which is a link to the player ratings, and you guys can get involved and have your say. So I'll be giving the average viewer rating on the average fan rating, and we're also going to be looking at my rating for each player out of 10. Great stat for you to pop on your screen. Since Tonda Eckert's first game in charge of Southampton, no team in the 92 has scored more goals than Southampton. Quite unbelievable stuff. And in the 21 games that Tonda Eckert has been the Southampton manager, Saints would be top of the league if the league had started the day that Tonda took over. That's the head coach of Southampton. 38 points from 21 games. Quite incredible, isn't it? Brilliant stat to kick off today's player ratings show. It's great to have you here. Thank you very much for tuning in. You've got the final match stats on the right-hand side of your screen. But what we're most interested in are the player ratings. We're going to start with Daniel Peretz in goal, the Southampton goalkeeper. I've given him a 6. The average viewer rating is 6.8. That diving header was a classic moment in the game. If you can go and find that on social media, make sure you do, because it is absolutely brilliant from Daniel Peretz. And look at James Bree. He's been like a new signing since he came in, hasn't he? He scores his first goal since his return last night. No, actually, it's his second goal. He scored in the FA Cup, his first league goal since he came back. His second goal since he's arrived back. 7.8 the average viewer rating. I've gone with an 8. Brilliant goal that he scored. And it's no coincidence, is it? Since we've gone with a back four, 2 centre-backs who are playing brilliant, and a back four, and Breezy coming back in, we look a much, much better side, and we're not conceding anywhere near the goals that we were. Great to have Breezy back at Saints, and I can't believe he went out alone. I still can't believe it. The 2 centre-backs were superb last night. Taylor Harbour-Bellis has found some really good form, and Jack Stevens alongside him. The pair look really, really good. They've only had one really bad game together, and that was at Leicester in the first half. But since then, I think they've been really, really good. Really good. Harbour-Bellis is playing well. I've given them both an 8 out of 10. Average viewer rating for Taylor is 7.4. And Jack Stevens 7.3. I've given Jack obviously the 8 alongside Taylor. I think they've both been good. Ryan Manning at left back, I've given him a 7. The average viewer rating is a 7 as well. I think attacking wise he offers a lot more than Wellington. Defensively maybe not as good as Wellington. Didn't have to defend a lot last night because QPR were pretty woeful when it comes to defending. But all in all, I think you put the two players together, you've got a cracking player in your hands. Let's move on. Flynn Downs, superb in midfield. He is on the verge of missing big games because he is going to get a suspension because he is clocked up. Well, he's a 1 yellow card away from a suspension. Average viewer rating 8 from me. 8 from me. Average viewer rating 7.5. He's been really, really good in recent weeks. Loving his performances. Casper Yander. Surprised to see him start last night, and probably thought that Shea Charles deserved the start, but he came in, got booked early, and was really, really good last night. I've given him a 7. You've given him a 7.1 out of 10. My man of the match and your player of the match. Matsuki gets a 9 from me and an 8.4 from you, the viewer. And his stats last night were absolutely brilliant. He was good. Here they are, an average rating on the system of 8.6. 2 goals, 3 shots, 1 cross, 29 passes, 22 accurate passes. He had 47 touches, 2 interceptions, and he worked his absolute socks off. I thought he was brilliant for us last night, and congratulations to him on being awarded the Football Martin player of the match, because he absolutely deserves that this week. Leo gets a lot, and Leo's right up there, but I wanted to give someone different this week, and I'm sure you did as well. Right, let's come on to Leo Cienza. No, we do Finazaz then, Leo. Finazaz, thought he was superb last night, an 8 out of 10 performance from me, 7.8 from you, the viewer. He's a brilliant moments player, and when he is at it, he is really, really good. And he has had the tough weeks, and a lot of people would have been happy to see him drop last night. And he gets picked because he can do something that others can't do. His vision is really good. The through pass for Leo was brilliant, and his all-round play at times was really good. I just wish he had a bit more confidence. I think he lacks a little bit of confidence sometimes. I might be wrong in saying that, but the goal's brilliant, sublime, and his passing is Letizia-esque at times. Some of his vision is really good. Not every player can do that. Now we'll come on to Leo. 8.2 from you, the viewer, the second highest rated player. I've gone with an 8. You've gone with an 8.2. Started the game ropey, didn't he? But he come into it pretty quickly. And he just gets without fouls, and the goal he scored was just really good. He took it really well. It was a great pass from Finn, but Leo's performance was good. He was awarded the Sky Sports Man of the Match. And he is attracting a lot of interest now. Alex Crook TalkSport last night said that he thinks he's going to play in the Premier League. Play him against Fulham will be really interesting. Get him in against Fulham and see what he does against Premier League side. I think he'll end up playing there. I really do. Cole Larin, first league start for him last night. A 7 out of 10 from me. A 7 from me. A 7.5 out of 10 from you. Sorry, I thought he put in a really, really good shift last night. A solid performance from Carl Larin. But something we've needed a long time is a striker like him, and he's something that we really, really were crying out for, and we've now got it in Carl Larin. I thought he was really good last night. Really good in the third goal. Ross Stewart came on for Larin, 6 out of 10, 6.3 from you, the fans. Tom Follows finds himself out the side at the moment. 6 from you, 6 from me. He's under a bit of pressure from Matsuki. Different players. But Matsuki likes to come inside. He's a different player, and he gives us a different option with him and Leo doing the similar thing. Doesn't give you as much width. I quite like it. And he's under a bit of pressure, fellows. I don't think he'll start the weekend. Cameron Archer worked hard when he came on. Just couldn't quite get the rub of the green. 5 from me, 5.6 from you, the fans. Samadozi, our fans' favourite. 6.2 from the viewer, 6 from me. He's a real asset, especially with the injury to Jay Robinson. He's a really, really important player at the moment. He played all right when he came on. Really, really impressed with him. Shay Charles, 6.4 from you and 6 from me. He's still a very good player. Him and Yanda, he gives the ball away more than Yanda, but Yanda's not got the physicality of Charles. You put them together, you've got a bloody brilliant player, haven't you? And that wraps it up. That is the player ratings for this player ratings show. And I said, didn't I, at the top of the show, that I wanted to give the manager a rating, a coach a rating. Something I've not done before, but I do want to do it. And I think he's done really well. We showed those stats at the top of the show, what he's done since he came in. He got some big calls right last night. And credit where credit is due. He's making certain players better. I think he's improving players. He's given us a really good foundation to work with. And his numbers and stats are speaking for themselves at the moment. And you can't ignore it. I was a little bit concerned that in the big moments, he just might not get it over the line. And look, there's a long way to go. But he's put us right back in contention, hasn't he? And fair play to him. He's got a really good group of players at his hands. If he's a manager next year, he won't have this group of players. So it will be a lot harder for him to get us where we are right now next season when time you lose players. But we will do. And you've got Derby. You've got Wolves coming down, who've been terrible. You've got probably West Ham and Burnley. The league's going to be a lot stronger next season with the sides coming down. So I think we have to go for it this year and do everything we can to get back. I really do. And a lot of people disagree with me, but that's how I feel. Right, let's wrap things up with a final look at the championship table at the time of recording. There are games kicking off in the championship right now. It's coming out to 7:45 at my time of recording. Let's go out a little bit later. The championship table we should have a look at and see how things look, because it could look a little bit different come tonight, couldn't it? Because obviously there are games in and around us happening. So let's have a look at the championship table. There it is on your screen. I've popped it up for you to have a look at. And if you're tuning in on download, Saints, as you would know, are in 7th, 50 points. They are 15 points behind Coventry City and just 4 points behind Wrexham, who sit in 6th. Millwall 56, 6 points ahead of Southampton in 5th. A point more Hull City. They have 57, along with Ipswich, who have played a game less than everybody else. Actually, they played 32, so they played 2 less than us at the moment. So they've got games to catch up on, and good result for them last night. That wraps up my player ratings show. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you to our sponsors, DNS Carpets, and to every single one of you who subscribe, support the channel, comment in the comments box, and those of you that take out memberships for as little as £1.99. You can support the channel, and I really, really appreciate that. And every single one of you that has become a member is shouted out at the end of this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you again very soon.
次は解説です。今回はあまり難しいボキャブラリーはありませんでしたが、イギリス人がよく使う表現もありましたので、本日の解説をチェックしてみましょ
う。After last night's demolition of Queen's Park Rangers,
Demolition は本来建物の取り壊しという意味の単語です。しかしサッカーでは相手を完全に打ち破るという意味でよく使われます。例えば5対0のような一方的な試合ではアデモリションと表現されます。単なるウィンよりも圧倒的なニュアンスがあります。ディストロイよりも少しフォーマルで実況向きの言葉です。イングランドのサッカー解説では品質です。対象した試合の見出しにもよく使われます。
After last night's demolition of Queen's Park Rangers, after last night's demolition of Queen's Park Rangers, he is on the verge of missing big games.
On the verge of は何かの直前、寸前という意味の表現です。verge は境界線、橋という意味で、境界線の上に立っているようなイメージです。サッカーでは on the verge of a suspension のように、警告累積で出場停止が近い時によく使われます。日常では on the verge of tears で泣きそうという意味になります。ニュースやビジネスでも倒産寸前、合意寸前に使えます。フォーマルでも口語でも自然に使える便利な表現です。
He is on the verge of missing big games. He is on the verge of missing big games because he is going to get a suspension because he is clocked up.
クラックアップは数字や記録を積み上げるという意味の表現です。元のクラックには計測する、記録するという動詞の意味があります。アップがつくことでどんどん増えていく、累積するニュアンスになります。サッカーではイエローカードをクラックアップで警告をたくさんもらって出場停止に近づく状況を表します。歩数や走行距離など日常の記録にも使えます。少しイギリスっぽい言い方で実況や解説でよく出ます。
Because he's gonna get a suspension because he is clocked up. Because he is gonna get a suspension because he is clocked up and he worked his absolute socks off.
Work one socks off は全力で頑張るという意味の口語表現です。頑張りすぎて靴下が脱げるほど動き回るという誇張のイメージです。 サッカーだと走り回るで献身的にプレーした選手に対して使われます。work hard よりも感情がこもっていて、褒め言葉として強いです。work one's butt off も同じ意味ですが、ソクソフの方が上品です。イギリス英語の実況や YouTube でもよく出ます。
And he worked his absolute socks off. And he worked his absolute socks off. Start the game ropey, didn't he? But he'd come into it pretty quickly.
ロピーはイギリス英語の口語で、出来が良くない、不安定という意味です。サッカーでは、守備や立ち上がりが怪しい時によく使われます。例えばスターテ、でゲームをロピーは、序盤が不安定だったという意味です。ベードよりも具体的で、ミスが多い感じや落ち着かない感じを含みます。実況や YouTuber の試合レビューでよく出る言い回しです。会話では回線や体調が不安定な時にも使えます。トイックよりも現場の英語に強い単語です。
Start the game ropey, didn't he? But he'd come into it pretty quickly. Start the game ropey, didn't he? But he'd come into it pretty quickly. Just couldn't quite get the rub of the green.
Get the rub of the green は運が味方するという意味の英語表現です。特にイギリスのサッカーやスポーツ実況で頻繁に使われます。ゴール前のこぼれ球が自分の方に来る。当たりが味方する判定が微妙に自分たちに有利に出る。そういう小さな運をまとめて表します。Not get the rub of the green なら、隙がないです。内容よりもスポーツっぽく、実況向きの言い方です。試合レビュー動画にもそのまま使えます。
Couldn't quite get the rub of the green. Couldn't quite get the rub of the green.
いかがでしたか？松木玖生は、当初はベンチ外も長く続くなど、個人的には、もう構想外なのだろうとさえ諦めていましたが、先日も、ピボットのレオザさんとの話も非常に面白かったですが、ベンチ外の時からも、監督から見捨てられていないどころか、期待さえ感じていたような話に聞こえましたが、徐々に出た時間を増やしながら、今ではもう先発争いに完全に食い込み、この試合でも、ライバルであるフェローズは、次の試合でも先発しないだろうと話し、松木への期待を表現していました。正直に言えば、QPR の国差の方が目立った気もしますし、斉藤幸輝も、個人的にはほとんど見たことがないのでほとんど知らないんですが、サイドに張らずに中に入って、ロンドのような細かいパスを回す程度で、チームとしても何がしたいのか、素人の僕には全くわからないほど、ただボールを取られては守備に奔走するだけのように見えました。松木玖生の1点目も、コーナーキックで、エリアのど真ん中で、キーパーが全く出てこず、ドフリーでヘディングを決めれることなんか、ありえないだろうとも思いますが、それでも松木玖生は、さらにもう1点を取り、最高のアピールとなったでしょう。もっと難しい相手に、もっと難しい試合での良いパフォーマンスが必要だとは思いますが、ただただ松木が松木らしくいることが嬉しい気持ちでした。P ボットの動画を見ても、やっぱり期待させられるような松木玖生の今後の活躍をまた楽しみにしたいと思います。本日もご視聴いただきありがとうございました。またすぐにお会いしましょう。